Sal is on the line. Sal is in Columbia, South Carolina. Hi, Sal. How are you?
Hey, Mr. Dave. Thank you so much for all you do.
You too. How can we help?
Yes. So I bought a feed and seed store in 2007, and 4 years ago I sold the property in order to bring my business to the farm. I'm the 8th generation on this property, and I wanted to get out of the feed and seed because all the big box stores, and we just couldn't compete anymore. And I came to the farm, so we teach homesteading, we sell seeds, seedlings, we have a greenhouse, teach gardening, all kind of different classes.
So you closed the business?
No, I did not. I just moved.
I'm sorry. I thought you got out of the feed to seed business.
Well, I did. So this is what I need help with. Well, part of what I need help with. So I'm rebranding the business. I sold the property.
Yeah.
And then... Yeah.
And then you went and did homesteading stuff instead of feed and seed. I'm confused.
Yes, I did. So I have a huge following. I left there with like 18,000 followers on Facebook. And so I wanted to keep the sows, old-timey feeding, the sows, and come here. So I sold plant seeds. That was my primary business back there. And slowly I was stopping selling feed, and I was slowly stopping the hardware. We had some big box stores move like 4 miles from us.
Yeah, I know. Okay. But you basically got out of that business. You sold the real estate, and you slowly stopped selling those lines. So you have a whole new business now. So you have a whole new business now.
I do.
Okay.
And that's hard to communicate. Yes. So thank you so much. Yes. So... I've been here 4 years. Things are going pretty good, but I know you're the king of boundaries, and I am having such a hard time with boundaries because it's a seasonal business. So we went to a business that was open 6 days a week to a business that's open 3 days a week, and really only busy from February to mid-June. And then depending on the weather, how hot it is in South Carolina, we're busy again in the fall for about a month and 2 weeks. And then, so the other days we're producing what we sell as far as the plants, doing marketing, accounting, and et cetera. And I actually put a gate up because we have a community here. We've got a lot of farmers. We've got a lot of backyard growers. And I put a gate up, so that's one boundary I had, so people don't just freely walk onto the property, all hours a day. I want to make it feel like home, but at the same time, I can't keep getting interrupted because we've got to produce the seedlings. We've got to get ready for classes. I do marketing. We're doing YouTube, a lot of other stuff.
But the people coming through the gate are where the money comes from.
Well, they do. But
are you doing a bunch of online money?
Yes. So that's growing.
So what percentage of your revenue is online and what percentage comes through the gate?
It's been growing, so it's about 35% now.
Online?
Yes.
So you're closing the gate on 65% of your revenue.
Well,
that's not boundaries.
Well, the big problem is that we need to plant the seedlings in order to sell. So we need the Wednesday and Thursday.
I get that, but you said the season is shut down. If there's a very low number of people coming through the gate, they're not interrupting you that much.
Well, everybody likes the place, and a lot of people come up and ask questions, which I love. I love talking to people. But at the same time, I've got to sit down here and take care of the accounting. I got to take care of the marketing.
What's your top line?
What do you mean by that? I'm sorry.
What's your gross revenue is going to be in 23?
So we did 150 gross.
$150,000.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Now we're only busy about 5. I have another business, and then I also do a lot of other jobs too. But my passion is really teaching people how to grow, selling them high quality seeds, plants.
Yeah, but your money's coming from people coming through the gate and buying stuff from you.
They are, but it's not enough.
65% of 150,000.
Well, we're only busy for 5 months too.
Then they're not bothering you the other months.
Well, but we're on those days. We're now teaching classes, and we are.
Don't they have to come through the gate? Are you teaching classes online, or are they coming through the gate for the class?
A little bit of both. Not live online. So teaching classes, going out, setting up gardening beds. So pretty much the business almost shut down, except for the farm store for Tuesday, Friday, Saturday, the rest of the year, where we're selling a little bit of seeds here and there, a little bit of jam, talking to people pretty much on Tuesday, Friday, Saturday when we're not busy. On the off season, I am trying to keep myself busy on the marketing side, but on things that I can actually stop and then go talk to people with, not something that takes a humongous amount of brain power or, a huge thing where I have a lot of volunteers and we're sitting there planting and also videotaping the gardening.
Okay.
But
so here's the thing. When the customer comes in the front door of your of your online, or they come in the front gate of your farm, you need to set your mindset up and your hours up to where they're not a bother. I don't like talking to you and hearing that your customers are bothering you.
No.
That's their
we
job
have a huge
to bother
community,
you. Your job is to take care of them. No, they're interrupting your little class. They're interrupting your little video shoot for your little YouTube cameo appearance, and I don't give a crap about that. I want you to take care of your customer. And the only reason you're doing YouTube is cause somebody to come through the front gate or come online and do the deal. We're not doing YouTube for art. We're doing it for business. It's a marketing ploy. You're not trying to become a YouTube star. You're trying to sell stuff. And you need to get back in the business of selling stuff. And the way you sell stuff is you interact with the customer and you love the customer. The customer's not an interruption. Everything else is an interruption. The customer's job one. So if you need to set, okay, we're open in the mornings from 9 to noon, except on Fridays and Saturdays, and we're open all day, or whatever it is, you set business hours, that's fine. There are some restaurants that aren't open on Monday night. That's fine. I got no issue. There's some restaurants that aren't open on Sundays. That's fine. I got no issue. I'm not mad as the customer on that, and they're not destroying their business model on that. But you got hours all over the place, back, forth, sideways from Sunday. I've been talking to you for 10 minutes. I still can't figure out when you're open. And I guarantee your customer can't figure it out either. So you got to get yourself dialed in here and say, this is in the off season, we have two sets of hours, off season and on season. On season, this is when we're open. Off season, this is when we're open. Post those hours online and on the front gate on a really nice sign, and close the gate when you're closed. But don't close the gate, be shooting a YouTube thing when customers would have been standing out there giving you money. That's a bad trade. The reason that you do YouTube is not for the artistic expression of it. It is for marketing. It is to get people to buy your stuff so you can serve them and they give you their money. That's the idea. So customers are not an interruption. And so just set your hours up clearly. You've not been clear. I know that because you can't be clear with me. I can't understand what you're doing. And so you've got to have very distinct hours, off season, on season, certain days, this is what it is. And then don't move it around 63 times. Let them get used to the rhythm of when you're open and when you're not. Like all of us that walk the planet are sure Chick-fil-A's not open on Sunday. We're used to that rhythm. They're very clear. Okay? Jesus Chicken can't get it on Sunday. We all know that. Okay? It's a done thing. We're not mad about it. We get it. We get what they're doing. Okay? Sal's not open on Tuesdays because she's filming and doing classes on Tuesdays. Tuesdays she's shut down. We all know that. If she's shut down on Tuesday all the time, and it's not, well, I don't know, because sometimes I'm doing this and no, it needs to be set. A set of hours on your internet site, on your website, and on your front gate as well, and then spread the word in the community and be very, very, very clear of what you're doing and where you are. That's what you got to do. Don't run your customers off by being inconsistent or by treating them as a bother. That's a bad plan.